America, you are doing things different than we used to in Europe.
How good? Yeah, it's better than Australia's.
Before the tournament began, one question kept coming up. Could America really deliver a football experience worthy of the World Cup? Well, after weeks of matches, European fans have given their verdict, and judging by these reactions, America's stadiums may have become one of the biggest surprises of the entire tournament.
Wow! Gotta show you this because it looks like just another door to the entrance. But when you walk in here, look what happens. You're already inside the stadium. It looks like in a freaking shopping mall. It doesn't look a stadium. It's AC inside. Looks like there's an Apple store and probably a Starbucks there. America, you are doing things different than we used to in Europe. Looks like I'm at a freaking train station or something. Look at this. Look at this. Let's walk to the front and see where we can go. Wow. This is pretty damn unreal. I don't even feel like I'm in a football stadium. This is Dallas Stadium. So different than any other stadiums I've been before.
Many European fans arrived expecting decent stadiums. What they didn't expect was to be completely blown away before the match had even started.
They told me the World Cup in America is going to be crazy, but a pirate ship in a stadium? No, that's wild. What is going on?
For some European visitors, the air conditioning inside these stadiums became almost as memorable as the football itself.
This stadium is balmy. Air conditioned. It's about 47 degrees, so thank Christ.
Here I am at Atlanta Stadium. It's just coming up to 10 a.m. here. I am sweating so much. It's like a heat advisory here in Atlanta, and I cannot wait to get over this threshold and into the stadium. Oh, I can feel it already. This is the dream. Air-conditioned stadiums. This is the one. Oh, I can feel myself cooling down already. It's like being in a fridge. Glorious, glorious.
Not lying, it is freezing in NRG Stadium, and after coming out of the humid heat of Houston, walking 2.5 miles with the Orange Army into a heavily air-conditioned stadium, it is all the makings of getting a cold. I mean, Netherlands is putting on a fantastic performance, but I'm going to leave here with a fever. I mean, that's number one rule from your parents. When you're wet, don't go outside in the cold. If your hair's wet, don't go outside, you know? Yet here we are.
For some European fans, this wasn't just impressive, it completely reset the standard. Turns out Americans weren't exaggerating after all.
I'm sorry, Aussies, but Americans know how to put on a damn event. Have a look at that, bro. This has to be the best stadium in the world. If the MCG was like a Toyota or a Holden, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium is like a damn Porsche, man. Shout out Jerry Jones.
This might honestly be the best stadium I've ever seen. Look at this. Oh my word. This place is incredible. The US weren't joking when they said they had the best stadiums, because this is insane. How does this stadium rank among other stadiums in the US?
If there was one stadium that kept appearing in fan reactions, it was AT&T Stadium in Dallas.
We owe apologies to America because their football stadiums are so much better than ours. This is the Dallas Stadium, and it is absolutely incredible. England's just beating Croatia, but look at the size of this.
There's no way that this is normal. Look at this. Like, this is a high school stadium? What? Look at the amount of seats in this place. Do they actually fill these stadiums?
Just when visitors thought they'd seen America's biggest stadiums, someone showed them a high school. Many British fans couldn't believe this wasn't a professional stadium.
Bro, man, it it looks so fake. Like, genuinely looks so fake. Oh my god.
Yo, this stadium beats 90% of Champions League stadiums. Absolutely insane.
This is quite literally a dream come true moment, and I'm going to show you my reaction walking into this ground and watching England at the World Cup in America. What is going on?
Across social media, one thing became impossible to ignore. European fans simply couldn't stop talking about these venues.
God, look at this.
This is a dream come true.
All the shit talking about American stadiums. Nah, you guys have a beat. They're better. They're a lot better. Look at this. Look at this. How good. Yeah, it's better than Australia's.
Some visitors joked that a Texas high school stadium could rival professional grounds back home.
This is a high school stadium facility in Texas. In England, this would be a professional setup.
Even Americans admit these stadiums can be hard to comprehend until you see the numbers behind them. To understand why visitors reacted like this, you first have to understand just how enormous these venues really are.
Our national mind is struggling to comprehend our NFL stadiums, but the real gag is that these are not the biggest stadiums in the United States. In fact, they're not even close. Just to put things in perspective, every stadium hosting the World Cup holds about 70,000 people each. But you guys, we have 8 college football stadiums that seat over 100,000 people each. These places are so massive that even the American mind, I'm talking about myself right now, struggles to comprehend the size, the magnitude, the sheer sound. I went to Tiger Stadium at LSU like 2 years ago, and I think that holds like 100,000 people. Not kidding when I tell you, like, it took my breath away. It was so big. And that's not the biggest one, okay? The biggest stadium in the United States, drumroll please, is the Big House at Michigan. This place holds 107,000 people. And when I tell you there's never an empty seat, I mean there's never an empty seat.
The building impressed people, and the energy made them remember it. It wasn't just the size. Every little detail seemed designed to make the experience unforgettable.
The game experience at NRG Stadium in Houston is absolutely crazy. I was there yesterday for Portugal versus Congo for the FIFA World Cup, and I was literally blown away by everything. The screens, the lighting, how you're able to switch up the lighting completely, the sound system, the fact that it was air conditioned, accessibility to the seats, the pre-game experience, literally everything was 5 stars. And bear in mind, my club has one of the best experiences in Europe for fans and one of the best atmospheres. I was completely blown away by NRG. I don't know if that's an average stadium in the US. If it is, wow. The European mind can't comprehend that, man, because that's absolutely insane. I was completely blown away. Let me know if that's an average stadium here or if NRG is, top notch, because I've never experienced something like that.
Enough to go to both the Dallas and Houston stadium, but I've got to say, Houston, this is a proper stadium. Look at this. It's just the vibes. This feels like a football stadium. Just look at that.
After months of hearing doubts, Americans finally had their moment to say, "We told you so."
The thing that's making me laugh about the World Cup is how many Europeans were genuinely worried about the stadiums. As if the US was going to be like, scrambling around trying to find venues for us. It's like, folks, this is a country that hosts 70,000 people plus for a college football game on a random Thursday. Qatar had to build stadiums. Russia had to build stadiums. But the US just looked around and went, will any of our current billion-dollar cathedrals do? And it turns out they will. Because here's the thing. You can argue that the US doesn't have, soccer-optimized infrastructure. But it does have infrastructure. Like really cool, really modern, absurdly large infrastructure. That's why FIFA took one look at it and went, yes. And that is the funniest part for me, that on this occasion, the US wasn't even trying to flex. It was just sort of being itself.
Oh wow, Kansas City! I must say, this is a fucking epic stadium. Wow, it goes high up there. Look, this is the stadium. This is pretty damn epic. Super grateful, super happy. Let's go, Holland!
With every new stadium, the reactions became harder to ignore. Different countries, different fans, but the same look of disbelief the moment they stepped inside.
This is where the World Cup final will be hosted. This is crazy. American stadiums are next level.
It didn't matter which country they came from. The reactions inside these stadiums sounded remarkably similar.
This is the first time seeing... Wow, it is really air-conditioned, actually. Crikey! This is really air-conditioned. It's an inside stadium. Look at this. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. It's massive.
This is my first time at an American football stadium, and my oh my, just look at this what I've walked into. What the fuck is this? Absolutely crazy.
From first impressions to final goodbyes, America's stadiums became one of the biggest stories of this tournament. And if these reactions are anything to go by, many European fans will never look at them the same way again.